Hey guys, just going to do a little quick unboxing video. We just got the new ps5 DualSense Edge wireless controller. I'm going to open it up and see what it's like. I caught this thing with a discount code from some stuff I got over the holidays and couldn't pass it up. So we're going to see what it's all about. It's got a little bit more stuff to undo here than the other ones did. Not sure what that tinfoil thing's on there for. Maybe because it's a little more expensive and they want a security tag when they get them in stores. I don't know. Not real worried about the box. The box looks like, if you're wondering, it's the one with replaceable parts, customizable controls. You can map the back of the controller like you can on some of the fancier controllers. My big thing for it was that you could replace the stick modules, which I seem to have go bad playing Call of Duty and Madden and stuff so often. And that's that. It's plastic material. Got some zippers on her here. A little belt hook or something. I guess maybe to hook it in your book bag or something like that with. That's Chan the man over there. He's sick home from school.
It says right here on the back.
He's got the strep throat. There's a QR code. I assume that's probably to scan and it'll give you information on the controller. It may be here in the front of this package. It's probably just a PDF file of this paper over here. Be my guess. There's everything's supposed to be included. A little quick directional video.
It says here on the back of this box that it has some extra settings for it on the settings on your PlayStation when you're playing with that remote.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find that out. Here it is.
It must be because of the...
Go ahead and take this little cover thing off of the son of a gun. It's substantially heavier than the other controller.
Yeah, it weighs. It said like 3 pounds or something inside of this. I think it did. I saw it.
It's quite a bit heavier. These little buttons here, I watched this video before I bought it. They adjust the trigger pull and how sensitive the trigger pull is. Like that right there, that's all the further you pull down. That's max pull. And then you go all the way up and it's fully down pull. So it takes a lot of play out of your triggers. There's one for each side. There's these mappable buttons on the back. These two here, that's where you put these little things, these trigger things in. If I can get them out of the case here.
That's probably what the extra settings on there.
So you got this one here, which is the, it says RB side there. So we'll go here. Switch hands here. So it clicks in. Looks like it's going to go just flat side in down first and then just push down once you get it lined up straight. Maybe. My first time putting this thing together, so bear with me for a second. Yep.
There we go.
And then, well, that's a real nice little smooth click. It's not a lot of pressure at all. I mean, it's real easy to hit that button.
What's it do?
And then we'll do the LB. You map these to different buttons on your controller that you want to do.
I probably map.
Like, well, heck, that's magnetic. I shouldn't have shoved that first one down in there, so I didn't realize that on the first one. But once you line that thing up inside that hole there, it's these are metal. I can feel them on it, but it's, if you watch, I don't know if I can get on video, but if you watch here, it's kind of, it's wanting to go down in there a certain way, but there, it just goes in kind of magnetic. I don't think I had the video camera on. I'll do it again. You got to turn it kind of sideways here, but it kind of just clicks in magnetic on its own, which is pretty, I mean, that's pretty darn neat. And then here's the additional buttons for that. Instead of having these two, you can pop one of these off. We'll pop off the, I'm sure it's the RB side again, so we'll go ahead and pop it off. They feel a little funny coming off where they are magnetic.
So it feels like you're gonna break it.
So trying not to, you know, it's new.
You want me to hold it down so it
Don't want to break it, but if you pull it by this piece here real close to the edge, it seems to come up a little easier. But this is the same situation here. It's the same kind of bumper. I mean, it's just a little half moon bumper. We're just going to guide it in straight, and now it's like that. So then you're just, instead of clicking over here on the controller, you'd hold your hand where you can pull that sideways. I don't know which one I like better yet. I'll probably give them both a try. Like I said, I play a lot of different games. I've been pretty big into Madden here lately. I don't know if that'll help me or affect me worse with Madden, but
I think
we'll give it a shot and see how it feels, and go from there with that. And then let's put this back on, because I'm going to use this one first. So I say you just put it in there, click, it just pops in on its own. All right, so now we're here on the front side. I use these Control Freak stick riser things all the time, personally. I like them, especially for Call of Duty and stuff, where you're going to turn your sensitivity up and you want to adjust your aiming, where you can aim a little faster or have a little more precision over your aiming. But to take this piece off, first you're going to go back here on the back and you're going to hit the release button here, which is just a slide sideways button, it looks like. Yeah, you slide it sideways and the front will release. So there the front come off. That's this piece. We'll just set it to the side. I'm imagining they're going to make these in different colors, interchangeable thing, you know, just some customized things. Anyways, once you get that piece off, you can release this piece here by pulling up on this little lever and then sliding the whole thing out. Oops. So that's how you replace these sticks, which is good for me, like I said, because I run into stick issues quite often on controllers. That seems to be the biggest reason I have to change sticks. As far as that goes, you just give this thing a little tug straight up and it pops off. Probably don't even have to have it off the controller for that. But these things come with 2 different sizes. So you got your standard one, which is kind of a concave there, it's short. Then you got a taller one, which is quite a bit taller. It's got a dome head on it. It's probably what I'll prefer. I'm just going to line it up on there. You just line it up, and you can see it there. You line it up, and you just click it down in there. They're locked in. And then to replace that, you're just going to slide this back in the hole, push it in, make sure it's locked in, pull down your cantilever there, and boom, locked in. Good to go. Now these are buttons too. I don't know, they're function buttons, so you can program them to anything probably, which is why he was saying there was a button on the side, or something on the side of the box saying that you go to your settings and you can program them to different things. And then your other option here is a shorter one. It's still just like the factory one. They're about the same length, but the difference is they got the rounded dome head on them. I prefer the dome heads on them. I usually play with my right stick taller, I think, than my left stick. So I'll probably have to change that back out. I might leave both the tall ones on it for now, just to try it out. But like I say, you just pop it off. It's real simple to pop off. And we pop this back on. You just line it up. There's little grooves in there. Little grooves here. You just line up the grooves. And just press it down. Slap her back in there. And lock it in. And then that part's done. We'll throw this little cover back on here. It just clips on. It's like I say, it's a spring release on the side. That's what on the back you seen that it had. Switch hands. You seen on the back it had that little check button on the back that you just slid sideways. So there's really no buttons on that. You just clip it back down in and you're ready to go. Much taller looking now, as you can see. I prefer that for the most part, especially with aiming games. Or even on Madden, I like to do the precision passing, and I prefer that taller stick on that. Now on this side, I may lower that one down, but we'll wait and see. Let's just see how things go with this first. I'm going to put these back in there. It is a neat little case to have.
Yeah, it is. You can carry it around. Oh, it's got a charger. Look.
And then, yeah, it's got a big charging cord, and this piece here is a lock. I've seen this online. So basically, if your battery goes dead, and let's see if it shows it in here. If your battery goes dead and you want to charge it but play the game at the same time, and you don't want to have to worry about your connection coming unplugged, then basically you take this piece here onto your charging cable here, and you take this piece here, and see how it says lock and unlock. So right now it's unlocked, so we'll just pop it open. So it took 2 hands for me to pull that apart because I didn't want to break it, so I had to take the other hand with me. But basically, it just pops open there. As you can see on the inside, it shows you which piece goes where. So it's going to be this little fancy Sony piece here. It goes in, just slides in there. It locks in from here. And you put this on here. And what this does is, when you plug this into this controller here, you see these little fancy indentions on the top that the other controller don't have. These things lock into that. So it won't release. So it won't come unplugged when you're in the middle of gaming without you manually unlocking it. So what you do is you take it, it goes lock side up, you push it in there, you take your slider finger and you slide that lock in, and you hear it clip in. And now, as you can see, it won't come unplugged. If you want to unplug it, you unlock it, and now if I wiggle that far enough, you can see it's starting to come unplugged now. But what you do, it just would pop right off like normal. It's just a little unlock. So that's kind of a nice feature. So that's it. That's the whole unboxing video. I'll program it later to the PlayStation today, and I'll do a review video and tell you what I think about it. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. Like I say, it's expensive, but as fast as I go through controllers, I mean, I think it's normally $200. I had a discount coupon where I bought some stuff. So I paid I bought it directly from Sony Electronics. I think I paid like $165 for it or something total. That's way better. Which, if you buy controllers, you know, that's like 2 controllers. Just buying them at normal cost, like $80 plus tax. So it's not a huge deal. But if it keeps me from going through so many controllers, I'm with it, because I hate wasting controllers and throwing them away because you get, you know, a sticky button, or more than anything, the sticks is what messes up, it seems to be on them. That always is. But I do like the idea of being able to customize stuff. So let me know what you think, and follow and subscribe for the next video.